3 here. And have no discard. So you don't start with that. Put that back over here.
Mm. No master. Thinking about influence. Probably the better choice.
I should see.
And turn.
Okay. Let's got nothing until influence, so just pass.
And turn.
Okay. 2 here and 2 here. I'll bring up Nasus.
This might be interesting.
And I'll discard. Oh, we're gonna start to see. Are we gonna see contesting for the first time?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
1.
Ooh, this is gonna be fast.
Maybe.
All right. Nasius says choose a minion, and they take one preventable damage. That'll be you. I got her. Haha. Get hurt. Bleed for 2. Seducing Juliet.
No block, obviously.
For 3.
Well done.
Thank you. 2, 3, 4. Bring up Kamaludin. I will discard a Shadowcast. That's the turn. Boo! Hiss! Boo!
Or you.
All that work I did hitting your vampire for what?
Scouting mission.
No block.
Cool.
Scouted well.
Thank you.
Another big cap.
Yes.
Is it a Nosferatu?
Yes.
Wait, what? Is it really?
No, it's
Okay.
called Abraham Allen.
All right. Increase your hand size.
I did.
All right.
Of course I did.
Unlock. You get to choose, right? Yeah. Choose a minion and give him a damage.
I need to alternate.
All right. Bleed here.
Let's wake and try to block.
+1 stealth, +1 bleed.
+2 stealth. Intercept.
All right. Let's get +1. You need to pay a blood to continue to block.
Yes.
And 1 more stealth.
You're by me.
All right. It's for 2.
Wrong 2 taken away.
Yeah. Let's go for Camaludin trying to scouting mission bleed.
Abraham tries to block.
+1 stealth, +1 bleed.
+2 intercept.
Ooh. Gotta pay a blood to keep going. All right, you block me.
Cool.
I got nothing till strikes.
I got ace. Nope.
That's not.
Hey.
That's scary to see. I don't like that.
And no maneuver.
No maneuver.
So 5 counters.
Yep. I'll dodge with an
And
additional, and I'll punch you for 1.
Okay.
All right. It'll be. I'll pay 1 to see 1. And I'll discard a life in the city.
Yep. Okay. Buying mission bleed,
Yep.
please.
No block was total.
4.
I will Shadow Sentinel and reduce it by 3. I'll take 1. The edge should have moved before numerous times, but now it has officially moved.
Yep. And I will bleed again.
No block. What's total?
3.
Damn. All right, it's even. Unlock. Start with a wider view. Follow up with a useless life in the city. Forgetting to use Nacius ability, but whatever. Let's go. Dominate Kind Bleed for 2.
No block.
It is just for 2. Burn the wider view for 2 pool. Discard a life in the city.
Do I have the edge?
No, you let me bleed you for 2.
Bleed.
No block. What's total?
2.
I'll make it 0.
Bleed.
No block. What's total?
2.
Once again, I'll make it 0.
Yep. I'll take 1 off.
All right. I'll gain 1 from the edge, and then you pick someone and poke them.
Yep.
All right. Then I will life in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I will life in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know if I was ever going to get to use one of them for benefit this game, but I did. So I'm excited. Let's go. Scouting mission bleed. And hold on, I've got a card I have to play with that. Seduce here.
Wake. Try to block.
I will get 1 stealth.
No block.
All right, it is for 2. I will move to discard and discard in Arms of Ahriman. And pass the turn. Get off the table.
I would like to bleed for 2, please.
I'll actually. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. All right, I'm going to go for it anyway. Convoluted will attempt to block.
+1
Yep,
stop.
there it is. I knew better. All right, what's total?
1. No, 2.
Okay. Yep, because the. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Cannot believe I let you cycle a piece of stealth. Damn it. Rookie mistake.
Bleed.
No block. What's total?
1.
Yep. Cycle life in the city. Bleed for 2.
Well, I can try to block.
Bonding to make it for 3.
Mm,
And 1 stealth.
You block me.
Or by you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Though.
Okay. They'll make it 1.
Yep.
Okay.
But she paid 1. Since I don't. No, I do not replace.
Yeah, not until your next unlock. I'll bleed for 2, seducing Juliet.
No block.
It is.
Oh no, hold on.
Okay.
I can try to block.
Let's go with a where the veil thins. You need to pay 1 more. So many misses of his trigger.
No block.
It is for 2. I will discard an arms and pass the turn. Yep, thank you.
You're welcome.
Better at that. Grooming gives you back pool. I don't like that. It's gonna change the game a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna change the race a lot.
My ratios are completely off.
Yep. Unlock. I'll gain 1. You take 1 to a minion of your choice. Master will be a wider view, followed by cycling a life.
Yep.
I think I'm out of those now. Let's go for it. I'll go for scouting mission bleed.
Juliet tries to block.
I'll get a point of stealth.
I get 2 intercept.
All right, you caught me.
Cool.
I got no maneuver.
I got a stick.
Okay. Any maneuvers then? Sorry. You had 3. I forgot you were playing
Maneuver
sticks in
long.
it. I'll maneuver close.
I will maneuver too long.
Ooh. Yep. You got me. Wave your stick at me in anger. I'll wave my fist back. I should actually probably wave it in goodbye. Damn, that hurts a lot. All right, I will go to influence, burn the wider view for 2 pool, and discard an arms. Oh, that sucked. This is going to come down to attrition.
Let's bleed.
No block. What's the total?
3.
I'll make it 0.
Bleed.
I'll try to block with Kamaludin.
Does that stuff?
Yep. Yeah, you're by him, and I'm gonna cycle the Shadow Sentinel. But yeah, no block. What's the total?
2.
Yep. Set myself up for that. You're up to 7. Unlock. No master, but or no, I'm sorry. First unlock. Somebody takes a damage.
Yes.
Scouting mission bleed with Nace.
Wake and try to block.
Bonding. 1 bleed, 1 stealth.
No block.
It is for 3.
No 1.
Okay. I will pitch in arms and pass the turn. Damn it. Oh, you're drawing all the cards to survive longer. Should have been over. Couldn't seal the deal.
Bleed.
No block. What's total?
2.
0.
Ooh, you're down to 7 library cards.
I am. Like I said, it's going to come down to attrition, is really what it's going to come down to. I'm going to run out of gas before you do.
Bleed.
No block. What's total?
1.
Take it.
Discarding. Obfuscate.
Unlock. Somebody takes a damage. Naeus to bleed.
Wake and try to block.
Bonding.
Eyes of August.
Shadowcast and Veil. I guess actually you can now not pay the 1. I played that in the wrong order. Oh well. Damn. It's another way to lose the attrition battle. But it's for 3.
So,
or for 2.
2 stealth?
I have 3 stealth. 1 from Bonding, 1 from Shadowcast,
Okay.
1 from Veil.
And bleed for 2?
And bleed is for 2. Yep. Damn.
No, thank you.
All right. At this point, got to keep up. Bleed 2, 1 stealth.
No block.
Bleeds for 3. Take the edge. Pass the turn.
Let's spying mission. Not spying mission. Dominate kind lead.
No block. What's total?
4.
Oof. Yep.
Let's scouting mission bleed.
No block. What's total?
Oh.
Damn, you had it. So close. So close.
Yeah.
Did I have any more? I don't. I did. I should have cycled a card. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because I didn't have an unlocked guy. Well, this is interesting. This was a bit fast paced, a couple of combat interactions, but for the most part, like, I think there were some mistakes I made. There were a couple of times I think I could have played a Shadowcast when I should have played a Shadowcast. But otherwise, I think I played this pretty tightly. I don't know if I have too many Arms of Ahriman or not. It's hard because playing against a non-combat deck, it's always going to feel like you have too many of them.
Yeah.
I like the idea of stick, but I don't know if this deck wants stick.
I don't think my deck wants stick, really.
Yeah, it felt a little out of place.
I figured in some non-combat I could do some damage. But way more important is Melange.
Yeah.
And what else is it out
But you
for?
gotta hit with a melange. Like and melange is not permanent, as somebody reminded me in the chat.
Yeah.
Point, which is why that Tremere deck got even worse.
Yeah, but I mean, a bit of Melange.
Sure, but the Tremere deck like already had its card stacked against it. It had to block. It had to survive blocking, and then it had to try to bleed. And if melange doesn't give me something permanent, then it just really starts to hurt.
Yeah, but a splash.
Yeah. And I think the Tremere deck has other problems as well. I think there is I think Thaumaturgy needs something a little extra. And I would almost argue. All right, hear me out here, okay? I think, and I should stop calling it Thaumaturgy just to be respectful. But I think Thaumaturgy absolutely needs to have Burst of Sunlight.
What's Burst of Sunlight?
Presently it's not legal in V5, but it is strike. It is a strike for 2 ranged ag, or I'm sorry, strike for 1 ranged ag at inferior. But you also take 1 ag damage, and then at superior, it's 2 ranged ag, and you also take 2 ag.
Hold on, it doesn't show me.
Because it's not in V5. Make sure your filter's off.
Yeah, what's Burst of Sunlight?
Burst of Sunlight. Yep.
No. It's because my filter's off.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair trade.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue like it doesn't your prevention method, Rego Modem, doesn't save you from it, because it can only prevent opposing minion strikes. You don't really have another way to avoid it, right? Like maybe if I'm playing the Tremere deck that I've put together, you'll have inferior fortitude and can prevent some of it. But otherwise, like you have to build around the card for it to be good, and it's otherwise a reasonably fair card.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, you want to play it in your turn.
Yeah,
you need rush.
I don't think you have to have rush. I think it's a nice surprise, like you do, because if you don't play it in your turn, but you play your cards correctly, you'll get this off when you want to get it off, and your opponent won't have anything they can do about it.
I was thinking about 5-player. Because probably you want to eat the vampire if you're Duncan.
I mean, in a lot of cases, yeah, but I think if you're playing Tremere, that's not necessarily going to be your primary plan.
Yeah, but why would I put my own minion at stake?
Because your opponent's minion could be big enough to be a problem.
Yeah, okay.
Like, again, I don't think this is for every deck that plays Thaumaturgy, but I think it would change the formula enough that it would make an interesting card.
Yeah, yeah.
The other card I want, but I kind of understand why it's not there right now, is Blood Rage.
Okay.
It is in V5, but I think it tips the scales a little bit, but I don't know if it's in a bad way. I actually think it's probably kind of what the Ban you want.
I think it's a good card for Kasim.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm running the issue is I'm running the what is it? The other one, the one that costs you a blood but works at range. Soulburn.
Yeah.
But it would be neat to be able to do like the little Kasim actually get you for some kind of damage here, because otherwise, like, politics has to change something fierce for me to want to play it.
Yeah, but I mean, we could. Did my camera?
You just got no. Your room is dark, so you
Oh
have
no,
to change your.
it's just yep.
Yeah, you've been gradually getting darker as the sun disappeared.
Yeah.
So.
Um, I mean, we could try to play one card with management, like one game with different politics. Like we actively change for one deck what's allowed.
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like we should to do that. We should probably give ourselves more time to come up with something. So I think for like our next installment of 2-player, maybe we pick a handful of cards that we would like to try in 2-player.
Yeah.
And then we each try building around those couple of cards and see where it goes.
I think that might be interesting for Gines as well.
Okay.
I mean, just guessing.
No, I mean, yeah, it's the best we can do. I think it's an interesting idea to at least try to see like, was this just kind of like oversight? Was this done on purpose? Is this just being overly cautious?
And to see if expulsion and banishment are the cards which are wanted for politics.
I don't remember. Let me see expulsion.
No block, no reaction cards.
Yeah, I think expulsion would probably be fine. I think it takes a lot to get this card accomplished. So I don't feel like this card shouldn't be there. It meets that like requirement of cards that you have to put effort into.
Yeah, but it's like in 5-player you have to convince somebody else to let you get an oust.
Yeah, but in 5-player this card gets exponentially worse in a lot of cases.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think it's good in 2-player.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying there.
And banishment also can change the tide of battle.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about banishment. I feel like banishment is definitely a gray area card. I feel like it might be too strong. But I think it would definitely be worth giving a shot.
Yeah, I think it's something else instead of making damage.
Yeah.
Like something which you would want to get through, like Rev Council.
Yeah. I also think the La Sombra should get raised in the portcullis.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't seem too strong for them. There's a lot of work you'd have to put into making a deck that would make that card work. And I think you should be rewarded for putting in that work. The other question I have, though, is Archon. But I think Archon's too much.
No. Too strong.
I mean, you got to have a lot, though, to get it passed. But that's my only argument for it. I don't have a good
are you
argument
talking
otherwise.
about Archon Politic?
Archon, the political card, yeah.
So not Archon Investigation, which I would be strongly against.
No, I think Archon. It's so hard to get to 4 bleed in this. Like you have to be unblocked. You have to have the bonding. You have to have like all the stuff, like and the extra bleed card. I don't think we want Archon Investigation, but the card Archon, I don't know. I think it's a little much because it gives you a free rush, but it takes a lot to get the card put on somebody. So
Which other politic card do we want to try?
So if I don't know, like looking at it, there's not a lot that I think I would want otherwise. It could be argued for the Justicars just to be interesting, to kind of change up the feel of things, but
We have Alastor.
I think Alistair is too good. Well, I mean, it's not too good here, but if we put, we'd have to have more equipment for that card to do a lot. Right now, it gets the one equipment, the injection.
Yeah. Enhanced Coagulant.
Yeah, there you go.
We have Anathema.
Anathema is likely too good because if this would push the Banyu into a tier 1 deck potentially. Being able to rush, drain, and like gain pool for that is a little strong.
Yeah.
AI is too much pool gain, and Scylla's already in 2P if I remember right.
No.
Is it not?
It's not.
Oh, you're right. It's the other one. It's Domain Challenge that's in V5.
Yeah.
Or V2. 2P. All the words wrong.
Meddling or Sith.
Yeah, that's an interesting one too. Because you can stack these. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking the reverse of this. No, meddling. Meddling is interesting though, because you are trading something for something that's pretty.
You do not replace cards during minions phase. That's like kill switch for combat decks.
Yeah, it can be. It could slow them down, but I feel like that's one of the things the format could use. I feel like some of the decks don't really have an effective way to handle combat.
And what might be honestly interesting, reinforcements.
Yeah, I think the problem is this reinforcements pushes the game into being more grindy, and this format isn't about being grindy. We don't want to end up with a format where like everybody has to, every deck or lots of the decks play reinforcements just to cycle up, and that ends up being the only reason you manage to win is because you get cycling that isn't available to your opponent.
No, I think getting it off is so much of a challenge.
Maybe. I mean, it would be we could see, but I think this card could be a little too much.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it might be worth the try.
Okay.
What would you say we should like? I think we should focus on banishment and expulsion and maybe meddling.
Yeah, I think those would all be interesting. So
because meddling can Nosferatu pull this off?
I don't know. That's I think the hardest clan to try to do that because they are not exactly well balanced in the way of voting.
I mean, I tried a new deck, or I'm building a new deck for 5-player. Operation Antigen, Enhanced Coagulant.
All right.
I don't know if I can pull this off.
I feel like that's not going to go well, but best of luck to you.
Operation Antigen is lacking one thing.
Cards that aren't overpriced.
No, I think they would be quite great if the HQ gave a free rush instead of lock to rush. Because
I mean, that's a start, but look, I mean, your EC2 operative, like, only gets a strike for one. Michael Harris costs 3 pool for the ability to guess.
you want to equip the operative with coagulant so he can maneuver to close.
So he can try to do everything. He has to like do all these things and hope that it all kind of pans out over the course of the game. I will agree that like Operation Antigen probably should not lock to give a rush to an ally, an Operation Antigen ally.
Yeah.
This card already feels like there's too much that you lose each time.
Yeah, and if you can lock to give 1 life back and can still rush, like lock to rush takes away like everything. The card is great if you could rush when locked.
Stop calling it great, okay? Like,
it would be great.
No, great is not the word we're going to use for any of the cards that say Operation Antigen on them, okay? It would be playable. Playable.
Good.
No. Good is too high. Good is too high.
Great is.
It's higher than good. Stop that. Now you're just goading me.
I was kind of happy Martin wrote us to play V5 with us.
Yeah.
And it made me thinking about if you want to invite him for another show. Like, how many years back?
I mean, we can jump back to that chat where it all began. That was 2022. So.
See? Might be nice.
Yeah.
Just for fun. And I found it quite nice that he just came out of the blue because he wants to play with us.
Yeah, it'd be nice to play with him again.
And I'll be surprised if those Philippine stuff is working out. Because it's like across all time zones.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if we narrow down even just a small window, I would be willing to try to bend things to make it work. Like, I would like to continue the process of trying to push V5 and trying to get in more games.
Yeah. And I think, which is why I started saying the league would be if we get 12 people. But otherwise, we want to do regular games like once a month. I think that might attract some people.
Yeah.
Like, just, it's a regular thing. I was even about to ask Carl, but I refrained because he's in for a lot of things, but I think maybe I should just go for it.
Actually, I just thought about something unrelated. Sorry, it literally hit me in just this moment. Why, if with Operation Antigen being so bad, it should just be in 2P by default. Maybe you could build your sample of this deck in 2P, and we can see if these cards are maybe another oversight on their part.
Oh yeah.
It feels like in general, like they're really afraid of allies in the in 2P.
Should I use every antigen card?
Yes, I would actually encourage it. I think it would be interesting to see if like does that, is it because you can get a swarm that those cards get to be a problem? But if that's the case, how come they allowed for Bone Shambler to be one of them? It's just because it can't get stealth? Is that the only reason? But other minions could get stealth. You could play City Star Taxi, which seems.
Let me make a deck real quick.
No, don't. I don't want to play against the hodgepodge of allies
Oh, come on. You want to. You don't know it yet. Um. Okay.
All right, fine. If this is what we're doing, I'm throwing together a deck too real quick.
Yeah, sure.
All
Go
right.
on.
This is gonna be
We want
dumb.
to be fun. uh. Um. But I don't know how to oust yet. Um. Can I use other cards from um, A Fall of London?
No, I mean, what are you wanting to run?
I'm not sure, but the shard.
I think the shard's a little much. That's
Hold on.
it.
Hold on.
Actually, it might be in though. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
because it is a back and
Just
forth card.
open up the door for the cat.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Um, this is gonna be funny.
I think it is.
Um, who do I? I think she's great. Huh. We don't have info highway or something.
No, there's no info highway. That feels too strong.
Can I play Mobile HQ with a free rush?
No, you got to play the card as it is. That's the
Oh,
downside.
come on.
That's
We
the
want to
downside. We're not
defend.
amending the rules so that you can auto rush in a format where auto rush is clearly busted.
It's okay. It's okay. Um,
Combat in this deck.
what kind of?
This way.